Today, guys, we are going to be playing with, I want to say, one of my favorite builds, if not my most current favorite build, to level up, play open world activities, get those shade levels fast. And I'll explain to you in just a second why. The reason why is because of how this build can literally one-shot everything in the game. Now, what you need to do is make sure you target, or you're going to see in a second. I'm just picking my spot before I'm going to hit this red guy first. Watch, you're going to see a second. Just wait for him to pop his head up. He won't pop his head up. Let me get him to pop his head up real quick. There we go. So you guys can already see we have the proc that we want. We're going to head over here right into this control point. And this is exactly what I want. Now, I have 5 directives on, people. 5 directives. You guys can run this with almost any build. Where was this guy at? Let me go over here. And you guys are wondering, how are you running 5 directives, but you have the ammo on, right? So if you know, with the ammo, if you run the gunner class, it will regen your armor, not armor, your ammo. So that means you'll be able to get some ammo, and then obviously with the gear set, you won't spend any ammo if you land those headshots. And that's kind of how it works, right? Because of the hot shot, and then obviously you can see I have 51 bullets. What you can do, what I like doing is just go into cover, wait a little bit. You'll start with 0 ammo, and then the gunner will kick in place, and then once you have about 50 bullets, recommend then you can go out there and do your thing, do whatever you need to do. But if you're seeing, super easy, guys, super easy to use. Sorry, my voice is sounding like a little under the weather. We got a little sick. Uh-oh. These guys came up behind me. And with the gunner class, I also got that armor on kill. So it definitely helps out, you know. Let me kill this guy over here. There we go. And then we got this one. Alright, nice.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Pop my armor kit just because
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
the directive is not letting my armor regen. Oh, perfect. Missing these shots though. And remember, with this build you can body shot too. Now I actually changed it up. I'm running a backpack you typically don't see with this build, an exotic backpack, and it's not the Memento. So there's only one other exotic bag, and well, one other offensive exotic bag, right? So most of you guys probably guessed, yes, we are running the ninja bike with this build. So it's kind of cool to see this. Oh wait, still hitting for what, about 20 million to the body. We have 2 blues on this, which I like a lot. Easy. How's that not? Is this a resource combo? Oh, it is. Oh, no.
Rogue agent detected.
Don't let them win.
Rogue shock trap detected. Hostile shock trap detected.
Oh, they're gonna shoot me in the back. Oh no, they didn't. They didn't. Oh. No. Oh. Wait, they didn't kill him? Oh, I didn't hit him. There you go.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Use this guy over here.
Supply room access unlocked.
Nice. Just grab that. I think that's it. Right? There you go. Pretty simple. You guys saw what we were able to do. Took out Resource Convoy, had rogue agents, and even cleared out a control point. So a little win-win there. I'm gonna clear this so we get the extra XP. Boom, there you go. So with 5 directives, you guys saw how much XP we ended up getting. This is definitely the best way to level up, especially if you're trying to get your blueprints completed, because you know, if you're newer to the game, you do need to get those blueprints. Level 3, level 4 control points, a great way to do that. Also, you get a lot of shade levels by doing this, and just XP in general. But that is the build that I was using. So let's break it down, right? I want you guys to get into it so that way you guys can see how I have this set up. So let's go. So this is the build right here. A lot different than typically we would run. Typically you would see probably an all red build. I have 1.1 million armor on this build, was still able to one-shot, and my expertise on my White Death is only 10%. So that means I have level 10 expertise, so that means I'm getting 10% weapon damage. So if you guys are 1000 shade level, you have probably 10 expertise, you guys can do this build. I was actually running this build around 200 shade level. Now we have the White Death. You can run the non-named version. Remember the named version, the White Death gives you more headshot damage right there. But we have marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, damage targets out of cover, and then determine after killing an enemy, your next headshot landed on any enemy will be a guaranteed headshot. So that means you go headshot, and the rest can be body shots, as you guys saw. For the mods, I'm running the 35% headshot damage mod, 5% weapon damage, and then the 5% critical hit chance under barrel. For your secondary, you can run whatever you want. You saw I didn't even need it, but put whatever you want there. St. Elmo's, if you guys want to run the Scorpio, whatever you guys want, you guys can put there. Now, we are running the Gunner class. The Gunner class is key because it allows you to regen that ammo early on, and that allows you to have 5 directives. Now, if you don't run this, you won't be able to run 5 directives. You have to run 4 directives, and you can do that too, but that is what the cool thing about running the Gunner class. It allows you to regen the ammo, so that way you can actually use all 5 directives. Now we have the HG mask that comes with 15% headshot damage, but since I'm using the Ninja Bike messenger bag, I get 15% marksman rifle damage. We have weapon damage, critical damage, headshot damage, and a headshot damage mod. So that's what's cool about running the Ninja Bike and losing out on the raw D with vigilance, right? Because you're going to still gain the marksman rifle damage that you would get from the one piece of raw D. You still get 15. Now you get 15% headshot damage on top of that. Now you are losing that vigilance, but you still do gain some weapon damage because of the Ninja Bike allowing you to run 3 cores, and you'll see in a few. So this is actually pretty cool. Now for the chest piece, we're running the Chain Killer, the Walker Harris chest piece. This has weapon damage 5%, plus we're getting 5% damage to armor because of the 2-piece, because of the Ninja Bike. We have weapon damage on here, headshot damage, critical hit chance, and then headshot damage mod. Now we have Perfect Headhunter. By now you guys should know this is probably one of the best pieces to run on those one-shot builds because you can chain those headshots together, putting out crazy amount of damage. For the holster, we're running the Hotshot holster. Now we do have a 4-piece because of the Ninja Bike. We have the 30% marksman rifle damage on there, 30% weapon handling, 30% headshot damage, and then obviously headache. Remember I was telling you, first headshot with that marksman rifle will give you the next shot 20% headshot damage. The second headshot with the marksman rifle will give you 10% armor. Now, if you have full armor, it gives you bonus armor max of 50% of that current armor value. And a lot of times you are, because you're one-shotting so much, so good. Now, the third consecutive headshot will refill the magazine. And that's what I'm talking about, that you never really run out of ammo with this build, because once you get the gunner to give you that initial boost of ammo, this will continue to feed you that ammo so you can continue to get that ammo back, get that headshot bonus, everything. Now, the 4th consecutive headshot forward, agents will get all 3 bonuses for each consecutive headshot kill. So that's what I'm talking about. Easy way to continue to get ammo. And it's a great build. Now, for the knee pads, we're running armor and headshot damage. Sorry, for the holster, we're running weapon damage and headshot damage. For the gloves, our 3rd piece of Hotshot, weapon damage, headshot damage. And then the backpack, we get the weapon damage, the armor, we also get the skill tier, and obviously the Ninja by Talent Resourceful. That's allowing us to get the 2-piece or the 3-piece or the 4-piece, depending on, it gives us that extra piece, right? So that's how we're able to get the 2-piece from the HG, we're able to get the 2-piece from the Walker Karis, and then we're able to complete the 4-piece with the Hot Shot. So it works with green sets, gold sets, whatever you want. It definitely is one of my favorite pieces to put in when I'm creating some fun builds like this that have 1.1 million armor. You're still able to one-shot. Now, I run a pulse just so I can see the whole battlefield. You run whatever talents you want, and then the Reviver Hive. The thing I will tell you, every time I pop the pulse, it's going to put my Reviver Hive on cooldown because of cool skills. That's one of the directives that you guys have to really keep in mind. And if we go over to our directives, you can see this is what I was talking about with cool skills, that if I once I use that pulse, my Reviver Hive is pretty much obsolete for that time period. So it's just something for you to keep in mind. And then Pistolero start with no ammo, but we're able to counter that by using the Gunner class. So all 5 directives, we're getting the extra 125% extra XP, and that's why this has to be one of my favorite builds to run. Now, typically, I would run a 4-piece Hot Shot, and then put a Hot Shot mask, and then run a Raleigh backpack, run all reds. But you don't even need to do that with this build. This is a great way for you guys to run it, and this gives you a little bit more survivability, a little bit more armor, and still able to one-shot. That's a win-win. So what we're gonna do here, guys, is we are going to wrap this up. If you guys enjoyed the video, hey, leave a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, nothing but skills out.